Welcome to the Audiobook Lovin Podcast, discussing all things audiobooks with the authors that write the stories and the narrators that perform them. Brought to you by Viviana, Enchantress of Books.
Hi everyone, welcome to Season 3, Episode 7 of the Audiobook Lovin Podcast. And this is the last episode of 2021. This special holiday episode is filled with our favorite authors and narrators sharing traditions, stories, cheers, well wishes, and much more. But most importantly, connecting us all in this wonderful time of year. Here is my gift to you.
Hi, this is Jessica Hawkins, and I'm wishing all you lovely listeners out there a happy holiday season. I don't know about you guys, but I love a good tradition. My family celebrates Christmas, so once the tree goes up, we do the decorating. I'll be baking cookies, we put on Christmas records. It's a whole thing, and I love it. I love to give them something homemade for Christmas, so my big present to them is a calendar with pictures from the past year every month, and it's something that they can hang in the new year and have great little memories throughout the year. So if I'm not doing that, or of course some online or last minute mall shopping, you could probably find me under a heated blanket with a cup of hot cocoa that my mom made, watching The Holiday or Bridget Jones' Diary or Love Actually. What can I say? I'm a fan of the romance classics. So wishing you all happy holidays and of course a great new year.
Greetings, Audiobook Lovin Podcast listeners. This is Leah Langola, and I'm here to wish you happy holidays. A favorite holiday tune of mine is so strange, but it fits in so well at the same time. It's the Pogues' Fairy Tale of New York with Christy McCall. There's just something about that song and the music behind it where it's just so sad and bittersweet, but it's also just so jaunty at the same time. That tin whistle is just something you want to get up and do a little jig to. And you have Shane McGowan with his gritty, dirty, raw sound against this beautiful melodic Christy McCall voice. And somehow it works. Gotta love it. See you in 2022 with new romances to make you swoon. Happy holidays.
This is Jay Bankson, author of the Cake series. You probably also know me as Jill. I'm here to wish you the happiest of holidays. And if you haven't already figured out by my last name alone, I'm actually married to a Swedish guy. And the way that all happened was I was an exchange student in college, and I met him at a Halloween party that some of the other American students in my program, we all put this party on together. And I went as a roll of toilet paper. Yes, I did. And the reason I did was because in Sweden, they have a toilet paper brand called Double Crap. And so, of course, how could I not go as a roll of toilet paper, right? Well, somehow my husband fell in love with me. I have no idea how that happened. But anyway, we did. And 30 years later, here we are, empty nesters. But even though we haven't lived in Sweden in 30 years, I guess, we still celebrate Christmas Eve Swedish style with meatballs and potatoes and lots of hairy, scary Swedish trolls.
Hey everyone, Iggy Toma here, and I have a holiday cocktail recipe for you. Now, I don't know if this counts as a holiday cocktail, because I think you can drink it all year round, but it's a mezcal Negroni. Super simple. Now, if you're not familiar with mezcal, it's in the same family as tequila, made with the same stuff, but they use a different process, and it gives it this really smoky flavor to it, which is delicious. And I think kind of holiday-ish, because, you're sitting around the fire, so you get a little of that vibe in your drink. So, 1 ounce mezcal, 1 ounce Campari, and 1 ounce sweet vermouth. And you don't even have to shake it. You can just mix it up. Now, if you want to get real fancy, cut off a piece of orange peel and squeeze that over it, get those little droplets in there, and then rub it around the rim of the glass. And to add a little holiday cheer, it actually tastes pretty darn good with a sprinkle of cinnamon on top. Hope you enjoy. Happy holidays.
Hello there to you, Mistress Viviana, and to everybody in the enchanted Enchantress world. Angel Payne here saying happy holidays from Southern California. I hope that you're having a wonderful and bright holiday season and that you are as looking forward to a great new year as I am. Remember, Misadventures with the Duke being released on January 25th. Yay, I'm so excited. I wish you all a very sparkly holiday season, and thank you again for all of your support and love for the books. We truly appreciate it. Take care. Happy holidays.
Hi, this is Deborah Anastasia, and happy holidays. I'm here to say hi to you guys, and I'm gonna come up with my favorite holiday tip, especially as the years go on, and that's take the blank Christmas ornaments and write with Sharpie a quote that makes you laugh from someone in your family and put the date. And I've been doing that now for probably 6 years. I wish I had started it earlier. Those are the most fun ornaments to pick up and put on the tree, and it really made me wish I had done it a little sooner, because you forget the little quotes, especially with kids. Anyway, happy holidays with you and yours.
This is Lucy Rivers, wishing you happy holidays and hoping, for your sake, that you were a bit naughty.
Hello, Audiobook Lovin Series listeners. This is Marnie Young, and I hope that you all have a lovely holiday and get to spend it with your loved ones, whether that is your family, your significant other, or your pets. I don't know. Whatever it is that makes you happy. So for my favorite holiday cocktail, well, seeing as I don't drink, I would say a nice cup of coffee with some hot chocolate thrown in and marshmallows on top. My favorite holiday dish? Turkey. My favorite holiday song? All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. My favorite holiday movie is definitely It's a Wonderful Life. My favorite holiday tradition is getting to open a present on Christmas Eve. And now, because I have kids, it's really about my kids getting to open a present on Christmas Eve. It's pretty exciting. And also attending church, definitely. Going to that, well, it used to be midnight mass. Now I think it's like 7 o'clock mass or whatever. Favorite holiday memory? That's a good one. I would say when I was really little, we used to string popcorn with, I think they were cherries. They were red. I don't know. Not cherries. I think they were berries, a berry of some kind, a very hard berry. And we had a needle. And, you poke the needle through the cherry, berry, whatever it was, and the popcorn. Favorite self-care for the holiday? Really? People do that? I guess my self-care is just watching a bunch of holiday movies. My favorite Christmas movies, like Elf and The Grinch, and oh goodness, there's so many. Die Hard, all of those with my family. And then after they go to sleep, I guess by myself. Fake a real tree. Always had a real tree. Always had a real tree growing up. And then I had kids, and a bunch of our trees died. And if you ask why, it may have been because I was assigned to water the tree. And let's just say it was not my top priority. So they always died. And we decided last year that it would be much easier and way less work if we just got a fake tree. But I still kind of was hoping to get like a little tiny real tree, because there's something about a real tree that just, I don't know, it warms the cockles of your heart, I guess. Thank you so much, Viviana, for this opportunity. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Solstice, and whatever holiday it is that you celebrate or you don't celebrate, I would say just being with the one that you love or surrounded by your friends, people you care about, that's the most important thing. See you next year.
Hi everyone, this is Catherine Cowles, and I am wishing you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I hope you are cuddled up, watching your favorite movies, reading your favorite books, and I am wishing you the very best into the new year.
Season's greetings to the Audiobook Lovin Podcast listeners. This is your second favorite narrator, Liam DeCosimo. Viv had asked me if I wanted to leave a holiday message for you all this year, but I felt this year deserved a little more holiday cheer than, just the dulcet tones of my melodious voice. So here's a song that Tim Page and I recorded back in 2007 with our band Honor Bright. This was never released on an album, just to family and friends. But Tim and I both agreed that since you're all part of the Audiobook Lovin family, you needed to hear Tim and I serenade each other, long before we were talking about using butter in the bedroom. So put the kettle on, cuddle up close, and enjoy our version of Baby It's Cold Outside.
My father will be pacing the floor, so really I'd better scurry. Well, maybe just to have a dream more. The neighbors might be dead out there, say, what's in this dread? I wish I knew like thoughts you made this now. I'll take your head looks swell. I got to say no, sir. At least I'm gonna say that I did try. I really can't say all of this gold, all of this outside. Come on, baby. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I simply must go outside. The answer is no, baby, it's cold outside. Welcome as you drive in. Look out the window at that store. My sister will be suspicious, so delicious. My brother will be there at the door. My maid's mind is vicious, so delicious. Just to have a drink more. I got to go. Out there. Say, let me your keys out there. You really better lifestyle, don't you say? How can you do this thing to me? There'll be talk tomorrow. At least there will be plenty implied. I really can't say that it's cold, but it's cold outside.
What's up, Audiobook Lovin listeners? This is narrator Tim Page, and I just wanted to wish you the happiest holidays ever. I hope you get everything you want this year, whether it's a good dickin' or whatever. But also, I wanted to share with you my favorite drink recipe for the holidays. I call it a Jolly Rancher, and all it is Jim Beam apple, so 1 part Jim Beam apple to 2 parts ginger ale. You can use diet if you're a weirdo like I am, but it tastes delicious. Give it a try. Happy holidays, and thanks for listening.
Thank you so much, Viviana, for inviting me over to your podcast to give a few words to our beloved readers and our listeners. This is Vanessa Fewings. I'm the author of the Enthrall Sessions and lots of lovely other delicious books. I wanted to say, wow, hasn't it been a few years? And we're back at Christmas and we've gotten here, and I don't think I would have done it without you. So this is a huge thank you for me to getting me through these really hard times. The podcast that Viviana hosts is predominantly for audiobook lovers, and I'm a huge audiobook lover fan. I actually really just dive into audiobooks to help me get through those nights where I can't sleep because things are on my mind and my mind's spinning. And so anyway, I'm grateful for everything from the narrators to the audiobooks with the amazing storytellers from these remarkable authors. And most of all, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you for reading our books and for staying as positive as you have and continue to be there for us. May this Christmas bring you lots of joy, some time out, hopefully for many of you. If you're working, thank you. I'll be riding over the Christmas holidays too. Happy New Year. God bless. Bye.
This is Michelle Carisse, wishing you joy and lots of fa-la-la love this holiday season. Smooches!
Ho, 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 hello. This is Megan Tusing, wishing you a very happy holiday. I hope it is full of lots of relaxation and too many cookies and lots of fuzzy robes and cozy slippers and lots of presents that you can return so you can buy what you really want this year. And I hope that you do something special for yourself, because we all need a little bit of R&R, if you know what I mean. So maybe curl up with an audiobook. That's an idea. I wanted to share one of my favorite holiday traditions, which is buying an ornament every year that can hang on my tree that reminds me of the year I just had. This particular year, I survived watching Schitt's Creek. It's an amazing show. If you haven't seen it and you want something warm and fuzzy that really just lights you up, I highly recommend it. And I got an ornament to remind me of how much that show got me through this crazy pandemic that we're still in and hopefully going to be out of soon. Wishing you a very merry everything and a happy new year.
With us now, narrator Patrick Zeller.
So my wife and I have lived in these little tiny apartments in big cities for such a long time. She grew up in New England, so did I, but she grew up like way up in New Hampshire. And she always loved the look of the little candles, like one little candle in each of the windows in these colonial homes. And this year we moved back to New England, and a little while ago we were pulling up the driveway and it was dusk and it was right after the first snow of the season. And coming up our driveway were all these little candles in the windows of our new home. And it was the warmest, merriest, sweetest, awesome feeling. And I gotta thank her for it. Yeah. So that's our thing for Christmas. I hope you guys have your thing. Merry Christmas. And thanks for listening to my story. Cheers.
TJ London here, the revolutionary author. On Christmas, I like to sit by the fire, drink some flip, and dream about cocked hats and breeches and waistcoats. Yummy! What else could a girl want for Christmas but a man in a uniform and those 13 buttons full of anticipation? But this year, I've got something super secret planned. Shh! You want to know what it is? G-Dub and the rest of the gang I hear are going to cross the Delaware, and oh, what fun it's going to be. You want to join us? There's going to be lots of naughty redcoats on the other side, and from what I hear, plenty of waistcoat porn. You should join us. Rock your revolution, rebels. Happy holidays. Love you lots, TJ, and thank you for an amazing 2021.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and all that good stuff, everybody. This is Connor Brown, and I just wanted to wish everyone a great holiday season, a happy new year, and enjoy whatever favorite holiday cocktails you like. For me, it's beer. IPAs in particular. I like beer. And that is my holiday drink. It's my everyday drink. Enjoy your movies and your traditions with your families. I love watching, what's that movie called? Bruce Willis, Die Hard. That's a Christmas movie. Sorry, it is. But enjoy your holidays, folks. They come around every year, and we take them for granted. But this last couple Christmases have been sort of with stuff, So I hope you're healthy. I hope it's been a good year. Enjoy these holidays, and I'm wishing everybody, including myself, a very happy, safe, healthy, romantic, wonderful, exciting, and awesome 2022. Take care, and hope you hear me in the future.
Happy holidays, Viviana, and all of your listeners. This is Victoria Blue. I just wanted to give everyone all the best wishes for the holiday season and for 2022. Something I like to do at Christmas time is treat myself to something new and plaid. I love plaid at the holiday season, and I love fashion, so I usually get something new and plaid. Have a great Christmas with your friends and family, and we'll see you soon.
Hi, this is Angela Daw, and I want to talk to you for just a moment about my favorite holiday movie. Now, I'm not going to wade into the discourse on whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not. I'm sure everybody has their own strong opinion about that, and I will leave that for you to decide in your own little Christmas heart. For me, there is a movie that I will always consider a Christmas movie that I doubt other people would think of as a Christmas movie, but to me, it always will be. And that movie is the 1991 Julia Roberts drama, Sleeping with the Enemy. Now, what does Sleeping with the Enemy, a movie about a beautiful young woman who has to stage her own drowning death in order to escape her abusive husband, have to do with the true meaning of Christmas? Arguably nothing. But here's why it's a Christmas movie to me. When I was young, we spent every Christmas Eve at my grandmother's house in East Lansing, Michigan. My grandmother was a matriarch, okay? So whatever she said, that's what we did. We certainly did not dare to defy or even question her, especially not in her own home on a holiday. So we show up on Christmas Eve in the afternoon, as we always did. And I don't know why, who makes these programming decisions, but someone at some cable network decided that Christmas Eve was the right time to show Sleeping with the Enemy. And for some reason, my grandma had caught the beginning of it and was invested. So instead of, Christmas caroling or good cheer and looking back on the year behind us and talking about the year ahead and whatever we might feel the true meaning of Christmas is, we had to sit silently, including over dinner, because we started dinner before the movie had ended. And my grandmother was so invested, she did not want anyone to speak because she wanted to see what happened to Julia Roberts. And I don't blame her. You know what? It is a compelling movie, and I think it probably holds up to this day, although I haven't watched it in quite a while. Because I would never watch it except on Christmas, and usually I'm busy. So anyway, that's my contribution to the Christmas movie discourse, Sleeping with the Enemy, submitted today by me, Angela Daw, as the best Christmas movie ever. Sorry, not sorry, Frank Capra. Happy holidays, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to audiobooks. It means the world to me that you let us narrators climb into your ears and tell you a story. It's a huge privilege, and I look forward to all the stories we will share together in the coming year. So take care, everybody. Happy holidays, Happy New Year, and remember to be kind, including to yourself, okay? That can be a tough one. We can do it. Happy listening.
Hi, this is Anna Durand. I hope you're enjoying the holidays. One of my favorite things about this time of year is fruitcake. I know lots of people don't like it, but maybe that's because you haven't had the kind that's homemade and made with Southern Comfort whiskey. That's the best. So I hope you enjoy this time of year, and I wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Hi, this is Grace Grant, here to wish you a happy holidays and a very happy new year, and to talk about my love of holiday decorations and lights in particular, although the original question was about Christmas trees, real or fake. Although I prefer a real tree myself, I love a well-decorated fake tree just as much. And this year, my real tree could use some love from all of you. We got him really early, the first weekend in December. His name is Heavy Bob because he is big and short and stout. And we love him, but he is not drinking water anymore. And despite our best cheerleading, I'm a little worried about Heavy B. So if you can all send some Christmas holiday love to Heavy B, that would be lovely. And in the meantime, we've been trying to keep him cheery with all of our Christmas lights, which cover pretty much every inch of my apartment. I think that at this time of year, when it gets dark so early and it's cold outside, I need the extra light. And I love Christmas lights. I'm going to leave them up probably through most of January. And when I walk in my front door, it looks like a twinkly fairy wonderland. Perhaps not super sophisticated and mature, but very, very cheerful. I hope that all of you are having a cheerful and light-filled holiday season.
Hola, this is Bella. I just want to wish you a Merry, Merry Christmas and share with you my favorite cocktail. That is, yes, you guessed it, margaritas. It's super easy to make. Just get your favorite tequila, I like the reposado kind, your favorite margarita mix, and a dash of orange juice, and salt, lemon. Just basically, you put your amount desired in of tequila. They're usually 1 to 2 ounces, then 4 ounces of your margarita mix, some ice, add some lemon in it, salt, and everything into a shaker. You're also gonna add the splash of orange juice. Shake and serve, and voila! Here's your margarita. I hope you have a wonderful time. This is the time to spend with family. Have a blessed one, and Feliz Navidad from me to you.
Hi, this is Vanessa Edwin, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everybody. Thank you for being romance listeners. And I wanted to just say that this is my very first year with a fake tree instead of a real tree, and I'm kind of bummed out about it because I just miss that wonderful Christmassy smell of the real tree, and it's like fuller and it's prettier and it's all around better. So count me team real tree. That aside, I love this time of year and I am ready to relax and enjoy it, and I hope you are too. Have a great one.
Hi everyone, this is Stephen Dexter, just wishing everyone the happiest of holidays. I hope that you stay safe. I hope that it is warm and relaxing, and if you're spending it with family this year, or even if you're just by yourself, that you celebrate making it through another year, another crazy, crazy year, and know that you are loved, you are strong, you're beautiful, and make a promise to yourself that next year is going to be your best year yet. From me and mine to you and yours, happy holidays, everyone.
Hey everybody, this is Marcio Catalano wishing you a warm and wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. May peace, love, and good fortune be with you and your family during this holiday. Happy 2022. Ciao.
Well, howdy everybody, it's Nicole Poole wishing you a very, very happy holiday season. I hope that your holidays are full of, just a joyful, magical bonanza of warmth and cheer and togetherness, and that it's everything that should be on a postcard. If it's not, if this time of year is hard for you, as it is for me and so many other people, I wish you peace. I hope that you're able to appreciate the fact that life is really pretty miraculous. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're listening and contributing to this community. Thank you for listening to the books that I narrate. Thank you for everything that you do, even though we've never met. I know you're out there, and I really am wishing you the best. So for everybody, yeah, we can do this, y'all. We really, really can. And I hope you find little pockets of delight and magic out there. I'll see you on the other side of the microphone. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye.
Hi there, this is Lance Greenfield, and I just wanted to take a moment to wish you all a wonderful holiday and to thank you all for your support this year. There is so much great stuff coming up in 2022, and I can't wait for you all to hear it. I have a couple holiday-themed questions I've been asked, so here are my answers. Favorite holiday cocktails? Unfortunately, I don't drink, so this is going to be pretty boring and bland, but you can't go wrong with some non-alcoholic eggnog. Even though you might as well just tape the glass to your ass, because that is where it's going. Everything in moderation, nothing wrong with that. Favorite holiday dish? I'm going to have to go with roast duck or roast turkey on this one. I don't have a recipe, it's always been cooked for me, but my cooking chops are improving, so hopefully I can make it next year. Favorite holiday song? I've always loved Do You Hear What I Hear? And also the Snow Miser and Heat Miser song from The Year Without a Santa Claus. Yeah, I just love that. Favorite holiday movie? I'm going to have to go with the 2000 Jim Carrey How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I watched it last year. I'm going to watch it again. It's becoming a staple for me of every holiday season. When Christine Baranski says, "the muscles," I just almost spit out whatever I'm drinking. Every time. It just never gets old. Favorite holiday tradition? Every year, instead of coal, in your stocking, my father would give me a bare-bottom spanking, if I've been bad. And you'd think it would get weird once I hit adulthood, but it never has. And I think I've been good, so no bare-bottom spanking. I'm just fucking with you all. Every Christmas Eve or so, my sisters and I like to go up to my dad's to celebrate the holiday, and it's just such a great time to get together, catch up, look back on the last year, and just talk about what we plan on doing differently in the coming year, rather. Favorite holiday memory? I think that would be anytime my family and I would go out to my aunt's farm in Pennsylvania. Now and again, it would actually snow there, so waking up on Christmas morning and just seeing the hills and the ridge just covered in snow, it was really, really picturesque, and I just never forgot it. Favorite self-care for the holidays? For me, it's just willfully, putting all your, troubles of, day-to-day life, you're just out of your mind and letting the joy of Christmas itself just sort of wash over you, allowing yourself to enjoy it. I think that's the best self-care. Just sort of checking everything at the door and enjoying yourself. Fake or real tree? How is this even a question? You gotta go real tree every time. Yeah, the pine needles fall to the ground, but that's nothing a broom and dustpan can't fix. And you can't replicate that piney smell. Yeah, there's several candles out there, but you gotta have the real thing. Every time. All right, and there you go. I know I said it before, but thank you all so much once again for all your support this year, the years before, and in the coming year. Because there's a lot coming your way in the new year, and I can't wait for you to hear it. So keep listening and have a wonderful holiday. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. It's Stephanie Nemeth Parker here. I just wanted to say happy holidays to everyone and to let you know why my children have really benefited from us living in Switzerland. So, every Christmas, of course, is the 25th. You wake up in the morning, you have your Christmas presents. However, in Switzerland, they have Christmas on Christmas Eve. So everyone gathers around the tree, which actually comes delivered by baby Jesus on Christmas Eve with presents. And then we get together with family and give our presents out, and that's it. So that didn't really fly with me, so I decided, okay, well then let's just do both. Because, I want them to have a traditional American Christmas as well. That Christmas morning, that feeling of waking up to presents is just so great. I didn't want them to miss out on that. So they actually look out and have 2 sets of presents, 2 sets of evening meals, and yeah, great for them, a little bit more work for me. But I think it's one of those things where I didn't really want to give up an American tradition that I feel will help tie them to America since we've lived here in Switzerland for 19 years. Yeah, anyway, wanted to share that with you, the benefits of living in Europe, for children at least, not really for me. That's not true. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful country. I love it. I am also Swiss now. It's when you're born in Florida and you grow up with the sun and one season, it's kind of hard to be stuck in gray, rainy Switzerland in November, December, January, February, March, and sometimes April. Anyway, I wish everyone the very, very best. Happy holidays, and I wish everyone a happy new year.
Hi, this is Tiffany Rice.
And this is Andrew Schaefer.
My favorite Christmas movie is the Sir Patrick Stewart A Christmas Carol because it makes me sob, and I love a good cry at Christmas.
And my favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard because I also like to sob and cry at Christmas.
Merry Christmas from the Schaefers.
Hey folks, it's Sean Krisden. On behalf of Audiobook Lovin, wishing you and yourn a very wonderful, bright, safe, and healthy holiday season and a happy new year. One of my most favorite things to do this time of year is just to drive around and look at lights and decorations because it reminds me of my childhood and, ooh, shiny. So that's one of the things I like to do, aside from the eating and the ensuing couch coma. So have a great holiday season. Be good, and see you next year. Or hear you next year. Or you hear me. Oh, so many details.
Hi, Audiobook Lovin lovers. This is Gabra Zachman, and I have a fun holiday tradition for you that perhaps a few of you have, but maybe some of you have never heard of. So what I thought I would talk about is what I'm planning to do this year. And I'm planning to do this with a mixed group of Jews and Christians. And I don't know if you've ever heard about this, but we are going to be celebrating Jewish Christmas. Jewish Christmas, what is that? Does this have anything to do with Jews for Jesus? No, it doesn't. Is this some strange tradition that I never heard about growing up? Yeah, not really. What exactly is Jewish Christmas? Well, when I was growing up, Jewish Christmas was Christmas Day when all of the Jews who didn't quite know what to do, the truth of the matter is we all love Christmas. It's a national holiday. We think it's beautiful. What is more beautiful than a tree with ornaments in someone's living room? The answer is absolutely nothing. But if you're Jewish, and instead if you have, say, a beautiful menorah in your living room. And I'm going to get back to Hanukkah in a second because I think it's really important to talk about. Hanukkah is a beautiful, beautiful holiday. And I'm going to mention that a little bit here. But Hanukkah is a beautiful holiday, but it actually is not quite the significance of Christmas. It just took on the significance because it's at kind of the same time of the year. And we don't want Jewish kids to feel that horrible about missing out on the best holiday ever, right? So it's well, Hanukkah's kind of close depending on the Jewish calendar. This year, of course, it wasn't. It was right after Thanksgiving, which just throws us all for a loop. But let's just make it to become more significant, right? Because of its place in the year. Nevertheless, beautiful holiday. But nevertheless, one still wishes, one meaning myself, meaning me as a little Jewish girl, still always wished that I could experience some version of Christmas. And so did all the other Jewish kids that I grew up around. I grew up in a community that was like very equally split between, like, let's say, a third Jewish, a third Protestant, and a third Catholic. So what did we all do on Christmas Day, we the Jews? Well, we went out to see one of those amazing movies that had been released on Christmas Day. We all went to see, and you'd see like every Jew you'd ever met from like anywhere within the local towns, right? All the Jews went to a movie. And then we would come home and we would all order Chinese food and have like a delicious meal, which, you know, at the time just sort of seemed like, well, this is a convenient way to sort of enjoy this day off where we wish that we were celebrating a holiday, but it's not really our holiday unless randomly Hanukkah falls on Christmas, which it somehow never does. And it turns out that Jewish Christmas is just simply a lovely way to spend time during the holiday season. It's a beautiful, relaxing, fun day. And so this year, with a mixed group of friends and family, we have decided that we are going to really engage deeply in Jewish Christmas, which means that we've all bought each other some little fun gifts. And we are planning to, I'm going to go pick up my mom, another friend of mine. We're going to drive out to New Jersey together to my friend's house. She's Catholic. She has like a bunch of family around. She might stop by their Christmas celebrations, but what she really wants is to experience Jewish Christmas. That's right. We're going to sit around. We're going to watch a movie. We're going to eat Chinese food. And it's just going to be joyful to get to be around each other, especially in this weird moment, in this weird couple of years we're all stuck in. And a last word about Hanukkah. So Hanukkah, for those of you who do or don't know, Hanukkah is really about miracles. And I think that that's a great punchline to all of this, to say, you know, it's never been the most significant necessarily of holidays, but I actually think, especially at this time, that it should be. It should have its righteous place as important as every other holiday that occurs around this time of year, especially now. The story of Hanukkah, very briefly, is that there was a great war, and that the Maccabees, I believe this is, sorry everyone, going back to Hebrew school from my youth, but the Maccabees were fighting this great war, and they had enough oil for cooking, for lighting candles, for whatever they needed in the cave they were living in at the time. They had enough oil for one night, but the war was not over and they could not fight without the necessary supplies. And this oil that was only good for one night lasted for 8 nights. And that is the miracle of Hanukkah. And if we sort of expand that into this time right now, what we might say is that, aren't we all in need of a miracle? And may we all indeed have light that might be fading or shrinking last considerably longer than we believed and help us through this very dark time. So with that, I say, happy holidays to you all, and may we all have a little extra miracle this year.
Hello, beautiful ones. This is Exy Sands and Joe Raylan. Hey, everybody. Hey, wait a minute. I thought that we were just going to do it as just you, because we're the same person. Yeah, but there's kind of 2 of us. No, there's really not. We're really just the same person. Oh, come on. Sometimes we're not the same person. We're totally the same person all the time. We're just talking over each other now. Okay, that's so true. Okay, so just from me, and me sometimes. Okay, from both of us then, a little holiday message. We just hope that you have all the love that you need and want and hope for in the coming year. And that 2021, regardless of how it's been for you this year, whether it's been great, whether it's been not so great, that it closes out on a really beautiful note. That's our wish for you. All the beautiful love you can want and handle. Happy 2022.
Well, hello everyone. John Hartley here, wishing you all the most magical, peaceful, blessed, happy, and restful holiday period. And to celebrate the holidays, I thought I'd share an important poem by two of North America's most important lyricists, Justin Bieber and Mariah Carey. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. And here's to the most prosperous, romantic, and wonderful 2022.
Good tidings! I'm Samantha Brentmore, and I wish you and yours health and happiness this holiday season. I want to invite you to join in my favorite end-of-year activity, which is writing love letters. Okay, go with me on this. We all receive the end-of-year cards with photos and general messages, but I invite you this year to take 5 to 10 minutes to pick one person on that list. Family member, friend, partner, or coworker that just got you through this year. Don't overthink it, and just speak from your heart. What do you love about them? Why are you thankful they're here, and what do you hope for them in the new year? Then put a little stamp on it and throw it in the mail. We all need to be reminded from time to time why we're loved, and there's no better time than the end of the year to reflect on that and shine it back on those who keep us going, especially these last few years that have been so tough on us all. And to inspire you, here's my love letter to you, romance audiobook fan. Dear audiobook fan, can you believe how many hours we've spent together, narrator and listener, cozied up in your ear, telling you stories to lift you up and maybe get your heart going? You know, in that kind of pulsing, good way. I know that myself and all the other authors and narrators of Romancelandia are so grateful for your support. Telling these stories wouldn't be nearly as fun without your support and engagement on social media, at conventions, and with every review you leave. I love hearing about your favorites and being able to share ones I think you'd like. I love hearing when you want to slap a character around, in a good and a bad way. And I love hearing about your life and how romance audiobooks bring a little bit of light to your part of the world. I can't wait for another year of telling stories and hearing what you think and learning all about your lives. May 2022 bring joy, health, and happiness to you and yours. XO, Samantha.
Hi, this is Benjamin Charles. My favorite self-care for the holidays is Tonglen. Tonglen is an ancient form of meditation that focuses on compassion, connecting with it, developing it, and learning how to apply it in everyday life. The practice centers on imagining that as we exhale, we're sharing the light of well-being and its causes with everyone who needs it. Happy holidays.
Hello. Season's greetings, happy holidays, Audiobook Lovin, fellow audiobook listeners, fellow audiobook makers. This is Amanda Ronconi. I hope everybody's okay. This year was a little sucky, but there were some good things. And I think for me, some of the things that got me out of my funk the most was listening to audiobooks, like nearly constantly. I am sure I listened to more this year than ever in my life. And I just know there were times when I was being kind of not so nice to my husband, and I'd realize, I could listen to an audiobook while I do the dishes. And I would, and it would just totally take me away and transform my mean little self into a much kinder little self. Anyway, I just wanted to celebrate with you guys by lifting an Aperol Spritz, which you may or may not know is a lovely Italian cocktail, not too boozy. I rang in the new year with it last year. That might not have gone so well, but I'm going to give it another try. So, an Aperol Spritz is Aperol, which is an Italian an aperitif, an Italian bitter that is orange flavored and lovely bright orange colored. And you do equal parts Aperol and Prosecco. And then you top it off, you put it over ice, and you top it off with some club soda. And then you garnish it with an orange slice. And it's delicious if you like orange, which to me makes it seem very festive. Anyway, happy New Year to you all. And may you find solace and joy and distraction in many wonderful audiobooks in 2022.
Hi, this is Rock Engel, and happy holidays to all you audiobook lovers out there. First off, thank you so much, Viviana, for inviting me to partake in this joyous and soon-to-be nutritious experience. But I truly wish, given all the hardship that we've experienced over the last 2 years, that you find that thing in your life that keeps you going forward, and find that thing that brings a smile to your face each and every day. For you, I hope that listening to one of my latest audio releases gets in the mix somehow. But for me, it's my favorite drink. What is that, you ask? Well, it's coffee that keeps me moving forward, and so it's coffee that I still need when I drink. So my favorite cocktail is the Mr. Black White Russian. Really simple to make. Over a little bit of ice, you pour 2 ounces of, I hope you have heard of Mr. Black coffee. It's a liqueur that's based in Australia, and they ship here, and it's truly so tasty. So pour 2 ounces of that, or an alternative is Jameson Cold Brew, if you want more of a whiskey base. You can also add an ounce of whiskey to the Mr. Black, if you so choose. Then we top that off with a little more than a splash of milk, or a milk substitute, in my case, usually almond milk. If you are a coffee person, it is absolutely delectable. I guarantee it. Okay, can't wait to deliver some more sexy stories to you soon. But in the meantime, cheers and have a wonderful holiday season.
Hi, it's Viviana. So a family tradition we have is getting a new ornament that represents us as a family. And then we get individual ornaments as well that reflect what our likes and hobbies and things like that. From books to typewriters to headphones, I have a variety of ornaments that I've collected throughout the years. If I can find a book-related themed ornament, I'm totally down for it. But did you know that I also have a thing for vintage things, especially keys? There's something about the delicate carving of a key and the symbolism of it, opening new doors, reminding us that there's always a new path that we can take. You'll find a few of them hanging on my Christmas tree, but also around my house. I hope you find your key to happiness and success in 2022. Thank you to all the awesome authors and narrators for sharing your time, stories, traditions, favorite drinks, and well wishes. Thank you. You guys are truly the best, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. To the wonderful listeners, thank you. Connecting with you has been the highlight of 2021 and a joy to do daily. I look forward to growing our friendships and building a stronger bond and growing our community. Wishing you a happy holiday and a joyful new year. Best wishes from your friends at the Audiobook Lovin Podcast. Until next time, happy listenings.
Thank you to all of our Audiobook Lovin Podcast Patreon. Special thanks to Nixley Zenner, Carol Liebner, Line Black Peterson, Brittany Robinette Leiter, Don Darch, Michelle Bastard, Nancy Billows. The Audiobook Lovin Podcast has special Patreon access levels. Join today to receive benefits including early access to episodes, shout-outs, special exclusive content, and much more. Support the podcast by becoming a Patreon at www.patreon.com/Audiobook Lovin. We thank you for your support.
Thank you for joining us on the Audiobook Lovin Podcast, hosted by Viviana, Enchantress of Books. For links and more information discussed in today's episode, previous podcasts, or the Audiobook Lovin Series, please visit our website, vivianaenchantressofbooks.com. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a positive review wherever you listen to our podcast. Until next time, happy listening.